Hey everyone, I'm Tsunani. Welcome to my new video. Arrtx reached out to me if I want to test out their soft oil pastels. And I said yes. First, a few facts. They sent me this big set of 48 colors with this beautiful artwork on the cover. On the back side, you can see all the colors which are inside. This is a nice range of colors here. Wow, look at that. Beautiful. And they also sent me this pack of 10 white ones, which is awesome and very useful because white is a color you need a lot, I think. Let's swatch all these colors first. I will use a normal drawing paper with a soft grain for dry medias. I have to say, I have no idea which paper would work the best. I'm not an oil pastel pro. This is actually the first time I'm using oil pastels in a more serious way. But this is perhaps a good thing, so if you also want to try oil pastels for the first time, you can see my learning curve. Perhaps this is also motivating for you. First, I have to say, these pastels are so soft, buttery soft. It's so easy to blend them into each other. It's just a joy to use them. What I learned really fast is it's good to have a paper towel beside you, because if you blend with your fingers, they will be very soon very colorful. And oil pastels are no clean medium at all, but this is also a big fun part of using them. You can get absolutely wild with them. And this palette of 48 colors gives me a lot of freedom for my upcoming artworks. These soft oil pastels from Arrtx have not a strong smell. They smell a bit normal for pastels, but for me it's so okay, because I'm a really sensitive person with smells. After swatching, it will be fun to use them in an artwork. And what I did was to take my pastel paper from Caran, I hope this will be the right paper for them, and made a sketch which I really liked. But then I thought by myself, this will be impossible for me to make with oil pastels. Too many details. Perhaps I will use this motif for colored pencils later and start with something easier, bigger shapes to learn how to use them first. This is what I will do next to create a loose piece to enjoy this medium. I want to know how much I can layer with them and just get a feeling for them. My motif is a very easy one, a cute spirit creature with mushrooms growing on it. I watched a few YouTube tutorials about oil pastels, so first I make a lighter layer of pigment, which I will soften down with a paper towel, and then I build up my picture layer for layer for layer until it's finished. This is the plan. The cool thing is, it is no problem to layer and blend all the colors together. You can mix them on your paper, and it's so easy to get gradients with them because they are so soft. As you can see, it was so easy to blend the shadows in. For the background, I mixed a bright turquoise blue with a darker blue. It was so easy to get a nice result. Then I thought a bit of pattern and texture in the background would be awesome. And I took the two blues and a very light one as well to make the background more alive. Then I wanted to have more darks and shadows. For smaller areas, I used a cotton bud for blending. This worked very good. I think if you find small things which are good for blending, like small blending tools, then you can create also details with oil pastels. I have to play around with this technique more, perhaps then a motif like the one I showed you before could be possible. As you can see, layering is definitely no problem. I used the white almost pastels on the mushrooms for the dots. The white is very opaque, as all the other colors are. Here I only wanted to have a light color on top for a few mushroom heads and stumps, that they seem to be in the background more. It just was very easy to create this effect. The pastels seem to be high pigmented. I mean, I never used oil pastels from Sennelier, for example, which are really good and also a lot more expensive because of that. But I don't know if I need to as a beginner. Back in the days, I tried oil pastels from Jackson, a brand which is also not very expensive, and I remember that they were quite hard and not as soft in comparison to the Arrtx. Then let's talk about the price. Right now the set of 48 colors are something like 24 bucks on Amazon, which is a very good price, and there's also a bigger set of 72 colors, which is 20% off right now for something like 32 bucks. On this point, I have to say this is a testing video. I can tell you my honest opinion about the product, and Arrtx don't pay me money for letting me say something or making advertising for them. I just want to tell you what I think about them. And I think as a beginner, I like these oil pastels a lot because I want to do more art with them, and this is always a good sign. It's fun to work with them and it's very easy, what I haven't expected. I always had a lot of respect from working with oil pastels because my experiences, even if they were very little, showed me that I felt lost with oil pastels somehow. But this time it was different. I think it's because of the softness of the pastels and that you like to play around with them so much. It's fun to use my fingers to blend, to smudge around, get dirty. Okay, my artwork is not a masterpiece, but it was very easy to get a result like that, and it took not a long time to get this result. Imagine what I could do in the future. Imagine what you could create with them. I will definitely experiment a lot more with these oil pastels, also for mixed media projects. I think this would be interesting. I want to know what is possible. All in all, I can recommend these pastels if you want to know if oil pastel is a medium you would like. You get a lot of colors for an affordable price. They are very soft. And what also is nice is that you can get a pack of extra bites if you want. Okay, you can't buy them individually, you can get them only in sets. But for the first try, a set like this is awesome. and also afterwards. If you are not a beginner, this could be the right pastels for you. And if you really love to work with oil pastels later on, you can buy more expensive, high-quality brands with light, fast informations for your used-up's favorite colors individually later on, and build up a collection if you want. So this was it. I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching. Also a big thank you to my Patreons. You are the best. If you also would like to support me, join the Patreon club, or you can like this video and subscribe to my channel. This costs nothing at all and helps me a lot. Thank you so much. Then have an awesome week, my friends. See you next time. Yours, Tsunami.